My name is Mark Reynolds. I'm a practice manager at a firm of solicitors called Murria Solicitors in Birmingham, England. It's a typical small to medium-sized law firm doing general kind of practice areas, which would be crime, personal injury, property-related services, commercial litigation. I deal with what's called the Solicitors Regulation Authority and their requirements that look after the solicitors' rules. The world that we live in now requires the demonstrable compliance. Before we implemented the Laserfiche solution, it was essentially a form, but that form was horrible. It was something like 40 pages and it was totally unnecessary as far as the client and the lawyer was concerned. If you actually, sat there with the form trying to fill it out at the police station, it was you just wouldn't be able to do your job properly. So you'd end up doing it after the event, which is kind of pointless. That was the big problem. We were finding that sometimes papers just went missing. The job had been done, but we found it never got billed, it never got opened on the system, the compliance wasn't there, the money wasn't there. The starting point for us was to deal with that particular issue of ensuring that when somebody went to the police station, the paperwork actually got to us and got to us on time rather than 2 weeks later. For us, the forms technology of Laserfiche was very attractive. Laserfiche gave us a fantastic vehicle for that because we had portability. The solicitor could use something like an iPad. They could do that on site. They could capture information from the client, which is more and more important from a data protection point of view now. There was accountability then in respect of the lawyer, that things weren't just going to disappear. We were able to put a system in place where we knew the lawyer had attended the police station, Laserfiche had been actioned, it was in the system as it were, and we could follow it right the way through to admin and understand that everything was done. We've extended the police station form out to report on court attendances, and we've produced a time recording form. We realised that we were putting a lot of documents into the Laserfiche repository, and those documents actually had all the information in them if we did it right to do the time recording automatically. And we've been able to roll that out very, very successfully. Laserfiche now looks after all of the typical elements of what a lawyer does. It's not absolutely everything, but it's probably 95% of what a lawyer does. That's probably the biggest breakthrough for us as a practice and the most spectacular application of it, if you like, for the firm as a whole. We have already seen return on investment. There's no two ways about it. The fact that we would have had to have recruited a senior person to look after the administration of the crime department. We've saved that salary, and that salary alone is far more than what we've spent and continue to spend on Laserfiche. We are seeing better service to customers because we've speeded things up on the file opening side. It was a no-brainer really. Laserfiche was the company for us.